All right, everybody. So I watched FC Barcelona versus Valencia the other day, and this is going to be a great video if you want to learn how to score and how to counter the hedge ball screen coverage. And this will be a great video for players, but it will also be a phenomenal video for coaches. So you can teach your players how to beat a hedge ball screen coverage, as well as see some sets that can help you counter it next time you see it. But for players, this is a great video because you're going to know what passing options are available. You're going to know how to score against the hedge on your own as the pick and roll ball handler. But also for coaches and learning team basketball, you're going to see spacing. You're going to see why hockey assist and this specific set that we're going to go over are so great for beating a hedge ball screen coverage. But let's go ahead and get into this video, and we'll start it off with the set that FC Barcelona ran throughout the game. And so I want to rewind this play and show you exactly what's happening here. And this got FC Barcelona a ton of points. So what they're going to do here is Punter's just going to give this quick handoff, and then what he's going to do is he's going to slip out and he's going to go to this wing right here. And then what's going to happen is he's coming off this ball screen right here is, of course, Valencia is going to jump out and hedge once they set that screen. But this guy right here is going to pop out to the top. Right? So let's watch how all of this happens right here. So boom, he's going to come off. Now you can see that he's going to pop out to the top, and I'm going to explain why that's so important. So when he pops out to the top right here, look at what happens. So what's going to happen here is his man, this guy right here, his man has to tag on the roller, right? And with Punter right here on the wing, that forces his man to guard two people in the situation, right? Because his man, this guy, his man has to stay on the roller. He has to tag. And so out of this situation, it created a ton of long closeouts and open shots because number 10 in that situation is guarding two people. And hopefully we can see another example soon so I can explain that to you. So this wasn't the set. This is just a simple hockey assist, which is just 2-pass scoring in this situation. You'll see 2-pass scoring, 1-pass scoring, and even 0-pass scoring throughout this video. This is 2-pass scoring. So it's harder for him to get this pass off to the roller. So they're going to do a hockey assist, right? It's harder for him to make this pass. So all he's going to do is pass it here so he can pass to the roller in that situation. Simple hockey assist if you don't know what that is. And this next play right here, they run the same set that I was talking about. So this is another great example, and it gets them an open three. So once again, when we see this, Clyburn is now the person that is getting out to the wing, right? And now when we watch this play, they're going to hedge, and then once again, look at Punter. This is a little bit like a Spain action, if you know what a Spain action is. He's going to go out to the top, and he has to stay tagging on the roller, right? So now that's going to leave this guy right here guarding Punter and guarding Clyburn, which is like probably the hardest thing to do against those two players. So if we watch here, boom, he's guarding two people now. No one's on him. They've got to recover late. They're in scramble mode at this point, and that's an open shot. So hopefully you guys can kind of see what I'm talking about why that specific set is so important. And this right here is just a simple hockey assist. And I want to show you why this hockey assist happened. So if we watch this play right here, they're going to hedge the ball screen. And now right here, okay, we can see that this person in the corner, his man right here has to tag on the roller, right? So he's camping out right there along the baseline, almost near the rim line. And because of that, he's not going to try to skip the ball all the way to the corner. Obviously, he's not going to try to do that. But what he's going to do is he's going to pass here to the wing so that he can throw that pass to the guy in the corner because his man is tagging very hard on the roller in this situation. I know it's a lot, guys, but I mean, you got to know this stuff. Let's watch one more time so you guys can really see what I'm talking about here. So as you can see, he's going to roll. He's deep. He's trying to tag right here. Boom, pass it here. Corner. Open shot. And right here, another example of FC Barcelona's set. And we can see just this whole play unfold. And it's basically the same look they got last time that we broke this down. And so let's watch this one more time. Boom. Punter slipping out to the top, which means Clyburn's man in this situation has to take Punter. Boom. And now he's going to have to go out to the corner, but he can't go out to the corner yet because he is tagging on this guy. So many problems happen with this set. I love this set. It's such a good play. And this is not the only team I've seen run that set. I've seen a ton of other teams use that same exact set at college basketball. And as you can see, it's the same exact thing. It's the same exact thing. The only difference is punter just attacked a long closeout, because a long closeout is bound to happen in this situation. As you can see, boom, step up screen, 2 are on the ball. Now, punter's man has to tag on the roller. He's right here, which means that he has to take him. And now he's tagging on the roller, and he's got to get all the way out to punter once this ball is rotated over to him. And a long closeout against a guy like Kevin Punter is game over. It's game over. Him and Clyburn, it's game over. Like, they want long closeouts. They're going to have a field day against long closeouts. Told you guys. All game. The game can be really simple if you're well coached and you got players that know how to play. So right here is an example of one pass scoring against a hedge. So very simple reads in this situation. So this is just a slip to a pick and pop, which will be open against a hedge. Because if they're hedging, obviously it's going to be extremely hard to get back to that pick and pop guy. And they get a clean look out of that situation, open 3-point shot. And right here's another example of a one pass. So right here, they hedge. Very simple read here. Well, not simple. I say it's simple. It's not simple. He's got a tag on the roller. It's just a simple shake action. He's going to lift up. Boom. Because they hedge, they got a tag on the roller. He's just going to skip it across the court to the shooter for an open 3. And right here now, we're getting into 0 pass scoring. So now the person that's coming off the screen, and if you're watching this and you come off the screens, I have a few examples as to how you can score against the hedge ball screen coverage. 0 passes, no passes necessary. This is just you getting a bucket on your own and creating your own shot. So right here is going to be a very simple read that I talk about a lot, which is getting past that hedge defender and then immediately turning the corner. And there's 3 plays just like this one. So let's watch this one more time. So look, as the pick and roll ball handler, we come off this screen, quickly get past that hedge defender, and then turn the corner as fast as possible. You're going to have a lot of driving opportunities if you do that. And right here, this happens really fast, but it's a pitch and chase, and he just immediately gets past that hedge defender and turns the corner. So if we watch here, pitch and chase, and this is very hard to guard. They're going to try to hedge off of that step-up screen in this dead area, and he's just going to quickly get past that hedge defender and turn the corner for an open layup. And now if we watch this play, this was the first play that Valencia ran, and as you can see, it creates an open layup. So he's going to come off this wing ball screen. They're going to hedge out. He's going to quickly escape and then turn the corner immediately. And because of the great spacing by Valencia, he's got an open layup. So it's important that you guys understand that read is going to be there, and it's going to happen a lot whenever you guys play, getting past that hedge and quickly turning the corner for a driving opportunity. And then this last play that I have for you guys, he doesn't make the shot, but I want you guys to understand that this shot is going to be there throughout your entire basketball career. It's like night and day. If you have the ability to shoot off the dribble, look for this shot. And I wanted to include this example so you guys can see this shot. So he's going to come off this screen and they're going to hedge. So he's going to bring out that hedge defender, bring it out and protect the ball. Now he's got to get back. And as you can see, punter's got daylight to shoot this basketball. And this happens so many times. And a lot of times it's a lot more open than this specific example. But for a guy like punter, that's a good shot. So I just wanted to finish off with that example so you guys know that that shot will be there. But that's everything I wanted to go over with this specific game and how to counter a hedge ball screen coverage. I do believe everyone watching this video will learn something new from this because this is some really advanced shit.